femur rod taken out right after Monster Cup, like right before Thanksgiving. So yeah, I took a little bit of time off. It was like 4 weeks probably. It was actually pretty quick because considering my leg was hollow. So, but yeah, I feel good now. I'm pretty much back to 100%. My leg actually feels a lot better. They said it felt a little lighter at first and just some kind of weird stuff, but yeah, they said if I kind of broke my leg again with the rod in, it would be no good. Like, they'd have to really do some damage to get the hardware out. So now I'm hardware free and ready to rip again. I really wanted to be back as quick as I could, and my parents were kind of trying to maybe slow me down a little bit, and it was kind of a wake-up call for sure. Like the first week, I was like, man, I'm not gonna be riding for a while. I couldn't even get out of bed for a whole week. And then week 2, I actually went on a road bike ride on like day 7. So I did that, but I couldn't really put too much pressure on it still. And then I tried to be as normal as I could, and it kind of took a lot longer than I thought. I started riding and I was sitting down a lot, and I almost had to change my style to ride with it, which is no good. So I feel 100% now. My style's back to where it used to be, and I feel really strong on the bike. Yeah, I did really well at Loretta's this year. I won the 250B Eliminate class. And they changed the rules this year to where if you're turning 17 by January, you have to move up to A class. So I turned 17 December 22nd, so I kind of maybe lost a bit on that part. But yeah, I went A. I raced Monster Cup was kind of my first A race, but I could still ride it as a B rider because it's the all-star class. And then I went to Ponca and rode my first ever A race there. And I won a moto and got 2/3 overall, so I was pretty happy with that. Just winning a moto and kind of displaying like my speed and stuff like that was really good. And then it kind of sucked though, because like I knew like 2 days later I had to get my femur rod taken out. I actually drove straight to the hospital from Oklahoma, so that was kind of a bummer. But yeah, I think it's good. I haven't raced A since. I've just been kind of training and getting ready for the Supercross Amateur Day stuff. So that'll be good. I'll get my Supercross points hopefully, and then next year I honestly don't think I'll ride Supercross next year, but at least I'll have my points and stuff like that. So then I can go pro at Hangtown in a few years. Yeah, honestly, I was really pumped that I had to go A. I was shooting for A all year, and everybody was kind of trying to tell me like, you know, like it'd be better if you stay back and stuff, and I understand that for sure. So I think I was at Loretta's, I'm like, okay, I'll just stay back B another year and kind of gain some more experience. But I was really pushing to go A just so, you know, I never plateau and I'm always getting better, and you know, there's not younger kids coming in and beating me. So going to A will be, I think it'll really push me, and I'm pretty happy. I was probably the only one out of my whole team and crew that I was really pushing it to go A. But yeah, I think it'd have been good either way, you know. As long as I'm trying hard and winning some races and some motos, and you know, I think the team will be happy, and I think it'll be good. I'll learn a lot, and you never know, I could do 2 years A, so I think it'll be good either way.